Hello and welcome back to Age of the Ring World Cup. We have gone through the qualifier stage. We are now in round 2. I've got my brothers with me to cast these tournaments. Our first match of the day is Excelsior versus the Last Jarl. Okay, Sam, so it's decision time. Who are you going for? You've got Excelsior or the Last Jarl? Who are you going to back today?
Well, Last Jarl, I think, was a wild card from round 1.
Mm-hmm.
Excelsior,
Yep.
I think I backed over Bilbon last
You
time.
did indeed.
But I'm going to jump ships and put my money on Last Jarl for this one.
You can't jump ships. You backed Excelsior against Bilbon. Bilbon was
is that a thing?
Yeah, absolutely. You made it a thing. You've got to stay loyal.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go for Excelsior then.
No, stuff you. I'm having Excelsior. So what about the Last Jarl? I don't remember seeing a match with the Last Jarl. How's he suddenly in the tournament, round 2?
Yeah. So wild card, and was supposed to play Nidhogger, who is a 2 times previous winner. So probably quite a good game to get a bye through to the second round. I would think. I mean,
if you drew that and you saw that you were against Nid, I mean, to be fair, the Last Jarl is an absolutely phenomenal player too.
Oh yeah.
So, but Nidhogger,
you wouldn't want that in round 1, though, would you? No one would.
No. You want a nice cushy start, don't you? You want a nice little, You don't want to draw Nidhogger in your first. So he obviously dropped out of the tournament, and that pushed the Last Jarl to round 2, I guess, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
So then we've got Excelsior, who is also Gondor. I think you might have said he was Last Jarl was doing Gondor, but Excelsior is Gondor. And in round 1, he beat Bilbon playing as Rivendell. So there you go.
Right. So my mistake. So yeah, Excelsior's Gondor, and Last Jarl's Mordor. This harass is just going on all over the place. I'm trying to watch and listen at the same time, but this is just amazing. We've got Mordor harassing the eco on the south. We've got archers in the trees lining it and just giving covering fire to those orcs while they focus down on that eco. And then we've got Excelsior's Gondor push. Yeah, it is really nice. I think Mordor, so the Last Jarl's repelled that attack in the north. So just go check. Yeah, that's all fine. And it looks like the same has happened in the south as well. God, what a quick start. I mean, we haven't even picked teams and they're having a go at each other. This is crazy. Look at the size of the armies as well we're seeing. This is madness. So sorry, you were saying so the Last Jarl's sort of a wild card, in that he managed to get a pass through 1. Oh, we've got a Nazgul here from the Last Jarl, which is good. We'd like to see early hero, which is going to really put the pressure on. But who did Excelsior play against? I can't remember.
Yeah, Bilbon round 1 and 1 as Rivendell.
So he's different faction now. So it's nice to see Excelsior playing.
He's double hatting. He can play more than one faction. So
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he's got see what tricks he can pull to try and outsmart the Last Jarl. I mean, this is cracking from the Last Jarl. This pressure is exactly what you want to see from a Mordor player, and to be backed by a ring wraith this early is pretty terrifying. But
I'm enjoying the fact that Excelsior seems to be in the bottom left of the map as well. So he's up to stuff.
Yeah, but exactly like you say. Like, even though his base is under threat, he's got his pikes doing a little eco harass on the side, so just mopping up there, just trying to make sure that any farms that are lost in his base are equally lost on.
Yes.
For the Last Jarl as well. Oh, that was the Last Jarl did so well to get that rider out, didn't he? Did you see the near loss on that hero? Nice.
Yeah.
This barracks is looking pretty damaged. He didn't quite get it, did he? But it's looking pretty rough. But this is a nice little push here we've got.
Yeah, it's a big old orc army there, isn't it? Just
yeah. I mean, how worried should Gondor be? How worried should they be? Do you think?
I don't know. I think he's got it, isn't he? They're not tankiest of units, so it's numbers, isn't it?
Sorry, is that Boromir?
Not that worried, as it turns out.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. How worried should he be? Yeah, to be honest, he's fine. Yeah. Everyone carry on what they were doing.
Yeah.
Oh, was a summon. Summon
That
of
rider's still
riders.
there, though. Yeah.
Yeah, and the rider support. I don't know how many pikes I've seen, but I still just think I haven't seen a real counter to Boromir. Although Boromir's retreating, which does not bode well for the rest of his troops. He's not on low health, so maybe that's just a tactical sort of maneuver to just try and cover some of the home as well as push forward. Some lovely sort of cavalry pushing and charging up the flanks, and Excelsior really trying to put some pressure on that eco. But again, oh, there's the counter to Boromir. Gorbag, the anti-hero of all. We love Gorbag. He has a drop kick, if you don't know.
Yeah.
That stuns, which, if I'm not going to lie, if he does this drop kick on Boromir, I feel he's won the match. I feel we could just ceremoniously move him round. Yeah, to round 3.
Got the moral victory.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so Numenorian engineering has been dropped by Excelsior in the enemy base, and Boromir is basically standing down an entire army single-handedly. If we,
why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Do you know what?
Why? Shock. Why build an army when you've got Boromir? But I. A bit worried about Boromir. I don't think he's going to be able to sustain that. This is a weird choice for Numenor Engineering to focus the farms, but we're going to go with it.
See what happens. We're in the company of the high and mighty, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm going to be happy. I'm quite happy with my pick. Last Jarl at the moment is absolutely playing textbook. This is beautiful from the Last Jarl. He's just bossing it. He's absolutely bossing it. He's got his heroes sort of finding the farms to drop, his arms pushing and knotting, but yeah, I don't know. I think he's really got to make the most of this push. Is Boromir down? No, Boromir's not down. Boromir is chasing off an army. This siege is this gonna be the world's shortest game? Is this the end of his fort? Please say that's not the end of his fort. The Last Jarl doesn't look very worried, though, does he?
He's definitely seems fairly dominant. But I mean, lots of early game. What you probably would expect from Mordor,
Sorry, I'm going to interrupt. Gorbag's chasing Boromir, and he's got. I feel like we've missed the drop kick. Boromir's poisoned by Gorbag. There's an arrow volley, which must mean only one thing. There must be Faramir somewhere on the field. I'm not sure where. Boromir is in a really dangerous spot right now. If Gorbag can really be microed beautifully here, it's going to do a world of hurt. Boromir is really low health. He needs to get back and way back. I can't see the Gorbag. Can you? I feel this is the time when I've never wished for Gorbag to kill Boromir. I was gutted in films when Boromir died. Oh, spoiler! It's an old film. I don't think. Were you gutted?
I think you're right.
Yeah. I was. Yeah, I think it's not really a spoiler if you haven't seen it yet. But I was gutted when Boromir died. Were you torn up when Sean Bean died, or did you know it was coming?
No, totally. I mean, well, to be honest, there's a whole thing, isn't there, about how many movies has Sean Bean died in? So
yeah, and what hasn't he died in? It's when he doesn't die.
It's a shorter list to go. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes me suspicious. I'm like, what's going on? Why are you not killing off Sean Bean? Yeah, I feel we're in danger of becoming mega spoilers now. But this is great. I mean, look, the Last Jarl is dominating the eco. I mean, I'm not sure what can go wrong here. This is beautiful play from Last Jarl. Yeah, this is great. He's even teching up at home. If you look at home, he's got the tech. He's now harassing. Oh my gosh, he's harassing. That's a real loss if he loses his forge and he has to re-upgrade that. We've got Harad archers. I think this is in the bag. This is absolutely in the bag. Are you shaking over there in Excelsior camp there, Sam?
No, because I was Last Jarl, I think. I wasn't allowed to switch sides.
You can't switch. You're not allowed. You're not allowed.
Okay, all right. Okay. So, am I? Okay, so yes. No, not really, because at the moment, Last Jarl needs to make hay of this. He's got to, make more of it. He's got to pressure him, not give him any space. And at the moment, it sort of feels like he's just maybe holding back a bit.
Yeah, I think, and this looks like a really nice recovery from the last Jarl. The last Jarl's used Gorbag again to try and get Boromir. A second time now, he's poisoned him. If we can drop Boromir, that would be a huge loss and might give some more traction. But I feel like there's no big punch, is there, at the moment? There's how about Shelob? Shelob's been dropped. That's a big loss, because that means Boromir is getting done. There is absolutely. There goes the poison stinger. He drops heal, so Excelsior heals and evacuates Boromir. How is Boromir still alive? He's been stabbed by Gorbag, and he's been poisoned by... This is great defensive play and use of the spellbook from Excelsior. I mean, that is absolutely savage. I don't know whether Boromir's dead. He's fighting side by side by Faramir. Faramir's cleaning up. Oh gosh, do you know what I think is going to happen?
Go on.
I think we're going to see... Is Boromir dead?
I hope so.
Wrong team, remember? You're Excelsior. You got to stay with who you chose.
You got to stay loyal.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Boromir's gone. I'm looking for Boromir. I think Shelob might have been the final straw. I was to be fair, like, there are a number of resources that was put into this.
I know, that's what I mean. Mate, spent everything, didn't he?
I'm really gutted that we didn't see Nidhogger versus the Last Jarl, because if this is how the Last Jarl plays, this is absolutely fantastic.
It would have been a great matchup, wouldn't it? Really would.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this is looking really, really south. I think, like you say, like, there's no finishing punch. There's nothing in that army that's gonna drop the fort.
But he is now closing in. At least that, he's containing Excelsior. But see what he does with it. Really, I'm assuming he's going to clean out all the farms.
Oh my gosh! Faramir's level 5. Faramir has been... I mean, how does he still have arrows? I mean, this is crazy. This is looking terrible. This is looking absolutely terrible.
Grim.
All Numenor Siege Works dropped in a defensive role. He is damaging his farm with that. I'm not... Oh, the last... Okay, these units are great, aren't they? The Last Jarl is rushing back to this side of the base. He probably wants to keep to the other side. I'm not sure that Numenor Engineering's doing much in the face of really doing that much damage. I think Last Jarl would be better to just go to the north of the base and clear the top of the north and just let that time out. But he's engaging it. I'm not sure this is going to go well for him. Yeah,
and of course the other thing is, is that a fortress ending army, would you say?
No, it's all arrows, isn't it? It's all arrows, it's all archers.
So he wants to stay out of range of the fortress, really, don't you?
Baramir's done an arrow volley. Is it gonna... Oof! That's nasty. That's a lot of expensive Men of Rune archers not in heavy armor. This is the time that you want to retreat, isn't it? There's more archers coming. This is not what we want. We don't need any more archers. Please send the archers home. We don't want any more archers, please. It's a public announcement, please. Some trolls would be nice. But this is cracking. This is absolutely beautiful. I mean, Last Jarl has this game. He
does. I mean, so from this point on, you really need to just contain.
I mean, he's got late game cav, so I mean that's a beautiful option to do. But he just needs a siege place or something to really muscle down and really capitalize on the fact that he has the whole map. All of the map is blue. Look at that bottom left; it's all blue. I mean, this is great play. I mean, what's going well for Excelsior? Well, I guess Excelsior has... Oh my gosh. Excelsior has... wow, okay. Excelsior's got the superiority in the Swan Knights. So the Swan Knights are just absolutely thunderous. They are so incredibly superior in cavalry strength. And I don't think I see any late game pikes Yeah. Oh no, that's bad. Yeah, that is really bad. This is going to have to be a full-scale retreat, I think, to be honest. Just because I don't think, I mean, those orcs holding pikes are just going to just get absolutely dominated. There's Rangers versus Men of Rune. The Runish archers are superior. People are going to disagree with me, but they do slash. They basically do, Sam. They do slash damage. So they do like which is what predominantly archers are really vulnerable to. So they're piercing shots instead of doing pierce. They do slash. So they're pretty good at taking out elite archers, the Runish archers, but not if they don't have any decent pikes. Stop building archers, please. Last Joe, you've got this. You've got this, buddy. This is yours. This is all
It
your
is
game.
there. I mean, it is. But then actually, Excelsior's got a couple of heroes in the field. He's managed to keep them alive miraculously, and
This
they
is
are
true.
getting more promoted.
Maybe I'm calling this too soon. I mean, like, because actually he's got some really dangerous
Late
cavalry
game
there.
units, yeah, and
Those
has
heroes.
the last Jarl kind of really pushed the early game to try and has not kind of closed it out in the early round, and now is facing the later game units from Excelsior and coupled back by a couple of promoted heroes. Do we think this is a problem?
I think I think in the long term, the best thing that I mean, knowing that Excelsior is going to go heroes, the best thing that the last Jarl can do now is go upgrades because even just forge armor and barbed arrows. Barbed arrows would absolutely eat up those heroes because it'd just make them completely useless. Yeah, and it's quite a simple upgrade and close to being able to do that. Has he built a forge? Have you seen it? Oh, big arrow volley coming in. That might hurt.
Ooch.
And they don't have
Catch it
armor
as well, isn't he?
Yeah. But look, he circles round the last Jarl, rides his late game cavalry through the flanks of those rangers. This could be over. This is amazing. Those rangers are not getting out. But look, the Swan Knights coming from the south, and two broad flanks of the Swan Knights coming in. That looks like it's going to be the end of those late game archers, which is a tragic loss. Oh, they've slowed though. Will they get away? Oh, more archers. Oh, deer in the back. Yeah, that's not good. Gorbag's going after Faramir. Oh, is Faramir going to survive that? I really don't think so.
It's like a grudge match, that one, isn't it?
Yeah, he's done loyalty to the Red R. Targeted enemy loses 25% armor. No, Gorbag's given up the chase. Oh my god, that's a level 25 power.
Yeah,
Sam, that's. I mean, this is unbearable. Absolutely unbearable. All enemies
this is
are
looking
stunned.
really strong, isn't it?
This
really
is great from the last Jarl. This is absolutely great. Boromir is back on the field though.
Of course he is.
And of course now we've got Imrahil as well. We've got the last. I mean, the level 25 power. This has been fantastic from last Jarl. Absolutely phenomenal. It's been really interesting to watch as well because it's just been an absolute. It feels very one-sided. Would you say it's a bit one-sided or?
Yeah, Last Jarl has definitely contained Excelsior.
And
I don't see how it's going to end. Yeah, Spellbook points is just stripped down the armies, but then I'm interested to see what the plan to get rid of the fortress is because you need some siege or a troll or something, trolls or something.
Yeah.
Like
Just to say as well, he's fantastic choice of in this point in the game for Excelsior. He's summoned these guard here that sort of pop up from the fortress. Really fantastic power. It's the Citadel Guard, and they're just so hard to kill. Okay, so Imrahil is charging around with his Swan Knights, mopping up, but the difference in spellbook points is incredible.
Yeah.
And again, this game is for the. Oh no!
Oh.
Yeah, engineering has been summoned and dropped. This is not looking good. Now this is something that has to be dealt with. this lone hero plus cavalry is going to clear up all the eco. And I think the Excelsior's winning because he's got this big section of the northern section of the map just farmed off. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Have you seen any siege from Mordor?
No, nothing yet.
Oh, there you go. There you go. There's the siege
there
work
you go.
being built.
Yeah.
I don't see any late game pikes, and I wonder if that's going to be the undoing. Even some more cav perhaps.
Yeah. And now these late game.
Oof. All those late
game riders are working their magic across the map, aren't they?
I also don't see. Yeah, I don't think Last Jarl has remembered to build his upgrades. I don't see. Maybe he doesn't need them. To be fair, it's got to that point now where he has got this superiority. We've got the upgrades. We've got more rangers coming out. We've got potential of fire arrows, and then we've got a showdown.
Siege on the way.
Yep, siege on the way. This is all looking absolutely fantastic for the Last Jarl. Okay, so now we've got upgrades versus non-upgraded troops. This is not looking good. So yeah, those barbed arrows from the Rangers are going to do a phenomenal amount of damage. Oh, okay, and we've got Shelob, and we've got a cavalry charge dropped. 2 spellbook powers dropped at the same time. Beautifully timed. Those spiders, if used and micro correctly, can do some real damage to the heroes. This is so messy, isn't it? I'm expecting this to crash any minute. It's just so many spellbook powers. It's so difficult to see really any resemblance. It looks like a huge Mordor majority. And yet, we've got to give a hats off to Excelsior, the tenacity, absolute tenacity of not dying and not caving.
He's not rage quit. He's not rage quit.
No, absolutely. He's absolutely fighting tooth and nail. And I think what's going to probably make the difference is the number of heroes that perhaps Excelsior's got that are being upgraded and not dying.
Yeah. That is the big thing, isn't it? Like keeping your heroes alive. It's just...
Boromir's on level 4. He's going to do the Horn of Gondor. There it is. All those units are now stunned, including those riders. There's going to be a bit of a mop-up now. Can we see... Yeah, oh my gosh, this is so damaging. That is incredibly significant, that stun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage taken. And I think that comes from the arrows that are sort of raining in. But Shelob's back.
You're right, yeah.
Shelob's dominating. I couldn't call this. This looks like it's turning again. Do you think it's turning the game?
Well, I think the Last Jarl hasn't quite dominated the, it does. It does feel like he's not getting the kind of traction to close out. So
we want to say that Gorbag, who's just running off in the top left, there he is, has he's killed Boromir, but Boromir's been replaced by Aragorn, and there's the oh my god. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. He's summoned the Return of the King, which is a level 10 Aragorn. He heals nearby units.
Where's he been? He's been hiding away for...
No, he's a spellbook power. When you get to 25, he gives all nearby units in a vast area 33 damage and armor. He's also an absolute machine, and he can summon the army of the dead.
Perfect.
I mean, I'm not going to lie, he's also dying. Gorbag's going to get him. No!
What a hero.
If Gorbag drop kicks the king, no way. Please do the truth.
Oh, there you go.
Did you see how close that was? I was genuinely... oh my gosh. This is such a good game. We've had the 225 powers already, and it's not over. We've got a level 8 Faramir. We've got a level 10. Okay, the Last Jarl's building siege, but again, I don't think he's got upgrades. I want to see a Beast of Gothmarog. Come on. This is what we want in our life. A little Beast of Gothmarog. Oh dear. One thing that Excelsior is doing really well, he's doing that harass on that eco, and he's farming up the north of the map, if you look. That's working really, really tasty and really well.
Yeah.
The concern I've got is cracks of doom dropped on the archers, which will slow down their rate of fire. Incoming shell, which is that catapult siege has done a number on it. Gothmog is getting it. He's getting the full focus. Yeah, I think Gothmog's going to die. I think Gothmog's dead. This is looking rough. Arrow drop on those Morgul orcs. And finally we see the Men of Rune have got their upgrade of their barbed arrows. This is going to be a big decisive change in the mix-up because they now do a huge amount of damage. They are outranged though. That's the downside of them that we'll see. Those Men of Rune are much shorter range than the Rangers and they are outnumbered, but here comes a cavalry charge from the back!
Oosh.
Ooh! Oh my gosh. The quick heal. Yeah, that is nice. There's some really skilled play here from Last Jarl. Some excellent... I would say that my guy, Last Jarl, is doing amazing maneuvers around the map. He's maneuvering his units round. He's making use of the terrain to hide sort of cavalry approaches from the back. Whereas Excelsior is countering it with excellent use of spellbook powers. And just bringing back those units that have been trampled out.
Yeah, but this is significant. Look, he's pushed back the Last Jarl out of the middle, and he is now going to be in the middle, I think, taking ground back.
Absolutely, and I think the biggest turning point here was the summoning of...
Oh, no, Nazgul.
What's this? Oh, the shadows! You saw it in the shadows first. Wraith on wings. I'm not sure if this is a... Oh, no, I don't know whether this is the best use of that. I don't know. This would have been really good on the fort, maybe. But again, that is a lot of dead rangers. So what do I know? That is... No, I take it back. That was beautiful. That was absolutely great. Let's capitalize on this or we lose the... Oh, I'm not going to lie. Aragorn is soloing everything. Have you seen this? Aragorn's just by that catapult, just single-handedly just taking on the army. Goodbye, catapult.
Yeah.
Mate, this is crazy. Gorbag is...
has taken out the fortress. Fortress siege
absolutely.
works.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. The hero of the game, most successful hero of the game, in my vote, is Gorbag. Gorbag's killing Faramir. Look at Faramir's health going down. He's on level 9, so this is a really nasty loss. Is he going to make it? Yeah, Gorbag! Gorbag's on a little kill streak, isn't he? He's going to, summon a UAV in a minute. Is this... He's killed so many heroes. He's killed Boromir, he's killed Faramir a couple of times. This is crazy. Oof. Gorbag's coming back to try and bring down... Oh, no, Gorbag, run away. You're not on your fighting best. Come back another day, mate. That's it. Good, then. I'm not gonna lie. This is gone beyond crazy. Aragorn is... yeah, this is... He's just soloing an army at the moment. This seems a little bit unfair. There's the Army of the Dead.
Maybe a bit OP.
Oh my gosh, isn't it just? I think they have actually looked at... this is crazy how good he is. So they have actually lowered his stats in the most recent version of the mod. But I
don't know why they do that.
Oh, I feel so sorry for the Last Jarl. This is. I can feel it. Can't you feel the cracks and his sleep is like it's slipping through his fingers, isn't it? It's just.
It looks like it is.
This is terrible.
Yeah. He was so close to a knockout blow, really, wasn't he? Yeah,
I mean, he
so
had
close.
it. Yeah, I just Excelsior just would not give in, and he's held on for long enough to summon. Aragorn, who's I'll be honest, he's a bit game breaking, isn't he? But he's just absolutely dominating. They have sorted this and fixed this in the new version.
Is he time limited? Is he?
No. He's
limited?
Forever. And I think he should be forever because. Oh, good. Yeah. I think he should be.
Not just for Christmas.
Yeah. This. Oh my gosh. This is. I mean, he should just wander off in the wild, maybe, and even Gorbag is looking, going come on, pal. Yeah, that's rough. I've got serious sympathy for the last Jarl because he was just there. He had the whole thing, but you
It's
know,
in touching distance of
look, Aragorn is just standing in
victory.
the middle of an army. He's fine.
That is just insane, isn't it? That
That's
just
all
seems
right.
crazy.
I'm sure the mod
OP.
team. I'm sure the mod team watched this video and went, "Nah, we need to sort that." Well, not this video, this replay. When they watched this, they must have gone, "Yeah, maybe we do need to sort that out a bit," because that's crazy. At the moment, that is a monstrous army, and
So the thing
yeah,
is, Rivendell also can make Aragorn from the hero from interest, but it's totally different, isn't it? It's like this is Aragorn on steroids, isn't it? It's just
to be fair, they are slightly different. So technically, Aragorn from Rivendell is called Strider, and he has different stats.
yeah.
And also, this level 25 power comes out, and he's level 10 already. And again, yeah, they have different stats, different weapon. For all intensive purposes, I would say it's a different hero. To a certain degree. But you know, maybe you know, if it's not, let me know in the comments. But yeah, it does feel different. They have sorted this, but I'm not gonna lie, he's a bit of a hot. Yeah, this is going pretty well for Excelsior thanks to Aragorn.
It just reminds me of where you can make your own custom hero in early battle for Middle Age. You just do the elven male elf or whatever. And
Didn't you have one called Jeffrey? I remember the absolute because we played this when we were kids, and I remember the absolute rage that you'd worked out the perfect combination for a hero. You could like summon a tornado, and yeah, it was absolutely game breaking. And
army ending.
Yeah, absolutely. This does smack of Jeffrey in it.
I did actually find, funnily enough, I did find a forum where they were somewhere where they were talking about this, and they pretty much had like my loadout, and I think one slight difference, and this was basically like a game breaking kind of loadout, and I was like, there it is.
There it is. Oh my gosh! So the last Jarl's dropped to 25 power.
Another one.
Yeah, he's got both 25 powers, and this is when you know it's the, you feel sorry for the last Jarl. He's basically completed the game. he's got both level 25 powers, but do you know what?
Roll screen credits.
Oh, absolutely. But Excelsior though, he's playing very tactically. He's got some fantastic units. He's got these elite cavalry, which he's got to level 10.
Yeah.
He's got a wide range of heroes, and he's got late game pikes, which to see those early game pikes, this sort of period of they're just going to be feeding. I just feel like some Men of Rune pikes and some heavy armor would be what it is. Or just do that. Yes. Nice. Oh, plus Shelob. Come on. I mean, if this does not kill Aragorn, nothing will. He's poisoned the lot. Come on, we've got this.
that's kind of hit him with everything, isn't it?
I mean, the last Jarl is using every cheat button in the thing. Die! Oh,
everyone except Aragorn, maybe.
Yeah, Aragorn's fine. He's just shook it off. He's like, I've had worse. Yeah. He's just like, what Sauron and Shelob and Spiderlings and army and oh dear. I would laugh, but I know that right now that the last Jarl is absolutely swearing at the monitor. No.
Oh, would you look at that? That's well played, isn't it? I mean, it is a bit of a sucker punch, but
Oh. Life's unfair, I think, what you've established.
Is he going to get it? He's totally going to get that, isn't he?
Life is unfair. Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, okay. The Eagles... Come on. This is such a bizarre game. They're like trashing... Oh, there's the dead army.
Yeah, of course.
It's like a race. It's a race to destroy each other's base. I mean, those Eagles have Oh my word!
They must be. Oh, look at that.
This is Aragorn's still alive, in case you're
So we've
wondering.
had 2 level 25 powers, have we? Or
Yeah, and
power each. Each is
yeah,
that?
the Witch King got killed by Aragorn. Yeah,
Of
I know you.
course.
Yeah, of course. I know you thought no man could kill the Witch King, but yeah, yeah, Aragorn can. Yeah. Well, this has not gone well, has it? This is upsetting. I feel a,
Yeah.
I feel a bit sad for the last Jarl.
Well, I
Um,
mean, he's your man, isn't he? Your main
mm,
man. So I'm,
I mean, you must be pleased as punch, really, because
yeah, yeah, yeah. Got talked
sorry,
out.
I don't want to. I don't want to interrupt, but we
No, but it
wanted
does feel a bit. It does feel a bit kind of,
out.
numbing, doesn't it, to watch,
Mm,
Last
getting
Job
to
be
both,
so close.
yeah,
Yeah, and
both
then
20, both 25 powers, and then you've got Papa Aragon. Yeah, yeah.
uh,
The oh dear, even Goreback. Okay, so let's go for it then. Who's hero? Who would you choose your hero of the? Oh, the Last Giles rebuilding. No, you're not going to
yeah,
believe this. You what? You're going to believe it. Guess who's dropping the fort?
Aragorn, of course. Oh, you are joking.
It's just a joke. Yes, he's dead.
He's
I mean
dead.
that Aragorn is dead, but
But
I tell you
is a
now,
summonable Aragorn is coming back in about 2 minutes, is he?
don't say it. He's rebuilding his fortress. Bless his heart. Let the man build his fort back.
Look at that! He's like Monty Python, isn't it? And that one fell down. And
Yeah,
then
yeah. Well,
oh,
like, go away
uh,
before I touch you again.
oh dear,
Yeah, we've
horrendous.
already got one. Oh, if you haven't seen Monty Python, you have no idea what we're talking about. No, no. This is this is not on.
Oh, it's
Oh,
so
guess who's
sad.
back? No, he's summoned Aragon again. He's
Oh
back.
dear.
Oh god, I give up.
Jeez, jeez.
The,
I mean,
the,
actually, I'm here for this. So I think
Mhm.
when playing Gondor, you know what your level 25 power is, don't you? Let's be honest.
Yeah, let's. I'll have an Aragon, please.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Well,
yeah.
no. That doesn't work anymore as well as it used to. Because Aragon has been buffed, but it's fun to
He
see, isn't it?
doesn't die, does he? Oh, there we go.
Oh.